Hey guys, it is Saturday, May 22nd, and Tess and I are in the Outer Banks. We got here last night. Friday, we drove down. It was like 4.5 hours from Wilmington, North Carolina to where we are, which is Avon, Outer Banks. It's like a little south of Nags Head, which is where we're going this morning for a 10 a.m. kite surfing lesson. My dad did this when he was younger, and he signed her and I up for this. So got my sunscreen on. Tessa's getting in the car. Found this cute bakery, morning coffee, maybe some scones. Okay, so this is like one of the coolest things I've ever done. They like strap you in. Everybody got to go twice, and my sister Tess is getting ready to go again. But the two guides like run with you, and then once you catch air, they like hold on with these straps. I'll try to get some video of Tess going again, but it's so fun. Like once you're in the air, you just feel like you're flying, even though the guides are definitely like attached to you. But they taught us all these cues, like what to do with your body in order to catch the wind right, and then how to land. Super cool. Alright, so we're walking back, and if any of you guys come to the Outer Banks and want to go hang gliding, highly recommend Kitty Hawk Kites. My dad came here, I think in the 80s or something, so he was insistent on Tess and I trying it, so he bought us lessons as like a graduation present. It's a lot of fun. You just feel like you're flying, and yeah, I feel like we had good wind given how like warm it is. Yeah, so anyway, that is super fun. I think now Tess and I might go get ice cream or lunch or something because it is really hot. Tess and I are back in Avon now, which I can't remember if I mentioned. That's the town where our Airbnb is. We're at the Vintage Mermaid, and we went to a place for lunch called the Bro Sandwich Shack, which I highly recommend. I had a chicken sandwich, and Tess had something with tuna on it. It was very good for having the word shack in the title. But now we're driving to the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, which there's one other lighthouse we were thinking of visiting tomorrow. But now that we're done hang gliding, we're probably just going to go back to the house. And I'm going to put on sunscreen and go down by the beach. But, yeah. Alright, so it's later, and obviously I'm at the beach. I'm all sunscreened up in my bikini. I have my hat on. I look absolutely nuts, but I've been reading from my Kindle, sunbathing, and I think my sister is here looking for shells, but I can't find her. So anyway, I might go back to the house and go get ice cream because our Airbnb, the Vintage Mermaid, is right next to this cute little ice cream place. So I'll take you guys along for that. But yeah, it is a really nice day. I feel a little greasy, as you can probably tell, but it's nice to be by the water. I really want to get in. I just don't know if I have the balls to do it. So we shall see. But beautiful day. Definitely feel like I'm getting lots of sun exposure. So yeah. I'm just walking back from a walk. I went to get ice cream, and if you have been on the Outer Banks since the pandemic started, I feel like all of the ice cream places are closed because my sister and I passed like 3 and they seemed like they were open, but they definitely aren't. So I went to a gas station and got an ice cream cookie sandwich because I just really wanted one. But anyway, it's been a long day, so I feel like I'm just gonna go relax for the rest of the evening. But tomorrow we're going to look at some lighthouses like I mentioned, but my sister and I got in a little bit of a tiff, and I feel like that's normal for family vacations. I don't know if any of you guys can relate, but I don't know. It just reminds me of like, there's a handful of family members that are all pretty close to me that I just don't feel like I can be myself around them. And I'm like, maybe it's vlogging, like feeling like I want to document everything that is annoying to them or something, but I'm just like, it just sucks, you know? It's like I feel like my most authentic self when I'm in Boston, and I don't always feel like I can be that person around certain people, and I feel like that sucks. And I feel like I've made other people in my life feel that way, and I hate to think that I made them feel that way, like they were annoying to be around when they were trying to be their most normal self. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and relax, and then tomorrow just a little bit more of the Outer Banks, and then go back to Wilmington. So anyway, that is all for now. Tomorrow it'll be Sunday and better days ahead. Tess and I woke up this morning to see the sunset. It was so pretty, and now we're going to muffins and scones for breakfast, tea, and food. So I highly recommend the muffins and scones place in Avon, because that's where Tess and I went for breakfast. I got like a chai tea latte and a bagel sandwich, which was very good. And then we checked out of our Airbnb and we drove up the highway and we pulled over and walked around this beach. The waves here are just like so giant. They're bigger than the ones in Wilmington. They're like 5-6 feet high, and it's just like a really pretty strip of beach, like as far as the eye can see. And then we drove up north to Hatteras, and now we're at the Bodie Island Lighthouse, which is what I was showing you a second ago. It's really cool because it's just in this secluded little wildlife area where we could see a bunch of crabs and birds flying around. And we have a tour at 10 o'clock to go up to the top of it, so that should be cool. But then after that, we might just drive back through. There's only a couple entrances to the Outer Banks, and one of the middle ones goes through Roanoke Island. So we might drive through there and check out this town that Tessa's roommate Kenzie recommended called Manteo. We got really lucky with the weather because it's like cloudy and not too hot, and my cold sore's going away, so very exciting. But yeah, it's so pretty here. Had to walk up 8 flights of stairs to get to the top of the lighthouse, but the view is so cool. You can see, so like there's the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and then this is the inlet towards actual like body of North Carolina. And it's definitely hot walking up here, but it is so pretty. So I'm driving us to Roanoke Island, and no one else is gonna know what I'm talking about, but I passed a place on the way in that looks like it says Shit Cafe. It says Fresh Shit, S-H-I-T.
We're going across a bridge. Can you hold this until a later time?
I mean, maybe. Anyway, no one else is gonna know what I'm talking about, but we're leaving. Where is this? Because this is in Hatteras.
No, Hatteras was way down.
I know, but
so
what the
now
heck
we're
is
in
this?
Nags Head. Close to Nags Head.
Yeah, but this isn't Nags Head. Tess and I are now in the town of Manteo. We drove here. It's a little island it's a little town on Roanoke Island, and I think from here we're gonna head home. We're stopping at this cafe. I got a mango smoothie. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Outer Banks vlog. I highly recommend if you're in North Carolina and have the chance to come. Definitely is like a very special place. It's very pretty and there's lots to do. The Outer Banks is basically just lighthouses and bakeries, and then the ocean, of course. There's surfing and swimming and really big waves. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. It'll probably be back in Boston. Bye.